Are you struggling to understand how to use eager fetching in Doctrine with many-to-many associations? You're not alone. Today, we're diving into this common issue and breaking it down step by step. I totally get it. It can be really confusing when you expect a single query to fetch your data, but instead, you end up with multiple queries. This is a common frustration for many developers working with Symfony and Doctrine. Let's look at the specific question at hand. One user asked, how does eager fetching work in many-to-many and many-to-one relationships in Doctrine? They want to see only one query on the user table with a join on the site table, but they are getting n+1 queries instead. Sound familiar? Let's explore this together. So what's going on here? Eager fetching is supposed to load related entities at the same time as the main entity. However, in many-to-many relationships, it can sometimes lead to unexpected results, like multiple queries being executed. Let's break down why this happens. And stick around. By the end of this video, you'll not only understand eager fetching, but also how to optimize your queries effectively. To understand how fetch eager works in many-to-many associations, the user should first recognize that eager loading means that related ends are loaded at the same time as the main entity. This is done to avoid the n+1 query problem. In the user's case, they have defined a many-to-many relationship between user and site. When fetching users, Doctrine should ideally join the site table and retrieve the associated sites in a single query. However, if the user is still experiencing n+1 queries, it may be due to how Doctrine handles the fetching strategy. The user should ensure that the fetch type is correctly set in the user entity and that they are using the correct repository method. Additionally, the user can verify their Doctrine configuration settings. Sometimes, the default fetch mode may override the eager setting. They should check their Doctrine configuration files for any global settings. Finally, if the user still encounters issues, they can consider using DQL to explicitly define the join. This will allow them to control the query and ensure that it behaves as expected. Fun fact, did you know that the concept of eager and lazy loading in ORM is similar to how we load our groceries? Sometimes we want to grab everything at once, while other times we prefer to take it one bag at a time. Now, let's look at the answers provided by other users. This user explains that with many-to-many associations, using fetch eager does not reduce the number of queries. For example, accessing 3 post objects with a many-to-many association to tags results in 4 queries, regardless of whether fetch is set to eager or lazy. In contrast, for one-to-many associations, fetch eager can significantly reduce queries, resulting in just 1 query instead of 4. The user concludes that fetch eager should not be used with many-to-many associations, as it can slow down performance, and suggests using custom DQL queries to reduce queries in such cases. Here's a pro tip. Always analyze your queries using the Doctrine Profiler. This tool can help you identify how many queries are being executed and optimize your fetching strategy accordingly. And there you have it. Understanding eager fetching in Doctrine can be tricky, but with the right approach, you can optimize your queries effectively. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more insights and tips.